Hey guys, a little short haul today. I had to go to town for some appointments, and while I was there, I had some time to kill, so thought I'd go by my local comic shop and just look around, waste a little time. Well, I'm glad I went by. Found some pretty good stuff. Got most of this at cover price, but there's one book at the end, and we'll talk about that when we get there, that I'm very happy to get. So all of these up to the very last one, well, the last two actually, I got for cover price. Picked up Avengers number 229, like I said, cover price. Avengers Annual number 14. Avengers Annual number 15. And I'll tell you what I've noticed. I've picked up quite a few annuals from the 1985 Marvel books, and just about every single one of them has the scrolls in them. I don't know. I had gotten out of comics at that point. I was, anyway, in my middle teenage years, and just didn't know. I mean, there might have been something going on I'm not aware of, but just thought that was interesting. Like I said, number 15, Avengers Annual. Slide that back a little bit. Avengers Annual number 16. This is Dagar number 4. I think I paid 50 cents for these next few. This is Dagar number 8. Number 9. And number 10. Pretty much all these were written by the same guy, a fellow named Don Glute. And he had aspired, while he was writing stories with Gold Key, to kind of interconnect Dagar and some of the other Gold Key books, but just didn't quite work out. But nonetheless, these issues do have some really interesting stories. The artwork is pretty good, and I mean, they're entertaining for what they are, and for 50 cents a piece, I didn't lose too much. This is Mighty Samson number 22. Another one, just good stories. And number 31. I think Dark Horse reprinted these in some omnibus type books. If you can find either these issues or the omnibus for cheap, these old Gold Key / Whitman stories are very good. It's post-apocalyptic stuff, and to me it was, really entertaining. Get these out of the way. Picked up Thor Annual number 11. Thor Annual number 15. And I upgraded a book that I've been looking to upgrade for years. My copy of this is New Teen Titans number 11. It's coverless. I know I've got a lot of coverless books in my collection, but this new, quote unquote, one that I bought off of the rack, I wouldn't have expected to be coverless. But somehow or another, I ended up with a coverless copy, so I was able to upgrade it for 50 cents. I have often said in my past videos that I do not pay cover price for new comics, that I wait for them to find them in dollar bins or 50 cent bins or 25 cent bins. Well, I broke down and spent cover price for this one. This is Batman number 77. This is the death of Alfred. I don't know. For some reason, this City of Bane storyline, I haven't been able to find these in cheap boxes. I've marked off pretty much all the ones around it. I've gotten them in the cheap bins. For some reason, this storyline just isn't there. So, of course, I'll probably end up going to another comic shop, finding it in a cheap bin for $1.50 or something. But, well, regardless, I've got a near mint copy, and it's variant. It's variant cover. So, last book. When I came in, because I frequent this place pretty often, the owner saw me and he said, "Hey," he said, "I just got a new collection in." He said, "You can be the first customer to go through it." So, okay. So I went over and started looking through it, and there was some Bronze Age, late Silver Age, Avengers, some early Tomb of Dracula, just all kind of different things. And a lot of it was either stuff I didn't want or it was overpriced. Well, flipping through, and I found this one. Invincible Iron Man number 16. And the sticker on the cover is correct. I paid $8. Guys, let me tell you something. I looked at this thing and looked at this thing and looked at this thing, and other than a little bit of dirt right up around the price up in here, there's no chipping. There's no spine ticks. I mean, there might be one or two if you looked at it under a microscope. But this thing is in really, really good shape. Put it like this. This is in better shape than any $8 copy of this book I've ever seen. Usually, if you get this for under $15, it's in rough shape. You know, got chips, spine ticks, all that stuff. I pulled this one out. I said, I can't pass this up, not for $8. So that's my haul. Like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, support your local comic shop. Because if these places go away, it's going to be very hard for us to find this really cool stuff on the cheap. So, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time.